That's an amazing beginning life and story, and the beginning of the green landlady. So now we're in England. You're kind of like finding your feet. Are you still at university? Are you still technically studying?
I finished university. And what I have done is I've come into terms with the fact that £1,000 are not going to last me a lifetime, so I need to get a job, and the only job that I can get at this time is cleaning toilets in McDonald's. So recently graduated with a degree.
Oh my God, what was that like? And especially you as well, telling me the life that you've just had, and then all of a sudden the only job you can get. That must have been semi humbling.
It was a massive beating, taking a massive beating, because it's not that you could even swipe the floors. No, you were like.
And in McDonald's in London,
level, you were at the very, very bottom. So I had to work out my way really hard. And then I had to, it was very humbling, but it also reminded me that, I cannot be, you cannot be too picky, and when life gives you lemons, just make lemonade, you know, just 100%. Make the most of it. And that was it. So at the end of the day, you cannot do things that people say to me all the time, oh, but what didn't you do? You had a degree, you were very highly educated. Your parents have worked hours and hours trying to pay you your career, and you're just cleaning toilets. And it's like, look, I didn't do all of that because I wanted to. I did it because that was the thing that I had to do at the time, and that was it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
I just could not. First of all, I didn't call my mother for 4 months to tell her that I was cleaning toilets in McDonald's. I was so scared of her. So I didn't tell her that. When she said, "What you doing?" I was like, "Mommy, I'm doing so well. I'm doing so well. You don't have to worry."
It's so interesting that you say that. I had another guest on the podcast, and he ended up having to do something that in his mind was, below his station in life, or where he expected to be. And like, even, being one of his very good friends, he didn't have the courage to tell me. So it's quite interesting. There seems to be a link here that interested to hear more about. So
I think it's because look, Russell, I felt so bad. My mom had to spend so much money on my education, and they've worked so hard. And what was I proving then? That I could clean toilets? I could clean toilets before the education. I could clean toilets at the age of 13.
So it's almost like being proved wrong, like all of these things that you've done, you've been on your journey.
It was kind of like, what, I don't want to say that, but the way I saw it, it was like telling to my mom, what you thought I could become is useless, is worthless, because I'm not. I'm just a toilet cleaner, and it was a question of, but then I didn't want to tell that to my mom, because I said, but I am not a toilet cleaner. Just the fact that I am doing toilets at the moment, that's fine. That's just a job, just a temporary thing and a temporary moment that I had to do, and that's it. I mean, and the thing is, McDonald's is a great organization if you are the right person for them. And I went from cleaning toilets to actually just running the office at the back within 3 months. So
within 3 months.
Yeah. So I was counting the money on McDonald's.
So basically, if you're hitting rock bottom, just have the right attitude and go clean toilets at McDonald's, yeah?
Absolutely.
I think that's an important, thing.
The point is, I didn't see myself as a toilet cleaner. I saw, it's a bit of a, like, when you hear the story about that cleaner for the NASA, and they say that I think they call it janitors, isn't it?
Yeah, janitor in America, yeah.
And then he said, so what do you do? And he said, I put rockets in America. It never hit me until years later, when I thought, well, that was exactly the same attitude I had. It was not that I was a cleaner. I was just doing a job, and and that was not who I was. That was just a job. Yeah. And
The
and
means
I
to an
proved
end.
myself very, very quickly. And then obviously I proved that I could do a lot more. And I took any opportunities in McDonald's to just do extra shift, to do anything to show them that I could just do more. And within 3 months, I was counting the money in the back office because I was good at it. And why would they? And so why would they keep me cleaning toilets when I could just run the back office better than no one else?
And this is Raquel Cadal. If you have any more questions or want to know a little bit more about how we work and how we can potentially work together, just drop me an email at thegreenlandlady@gmail.com. Thank you very much and have a good evening.